Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I wanted to tell a little story that Jerome Hines shared with me about the beginning of his career, or his whole adventure into getting into singing. He told me he was dreadful in school. He sang off key in choir, but he still fancied singing, and he was living in California, and his father was a director of motion pictures out there. And so Jerry was singing here and there, and he was developing a bit of a talent. And his father was very upset about it, and he did not want him to take a career in singing. And so he said, I will fix this situation very quickly. So he talked to a musician that he knew in the studio, and he said, I want you to do me a favor. My son thinks he's a singer, and I want you to give him an audition, and then after he sings, explain to him he's not a singer and solve this dilemma in which we're having a problem with. And so his father went home and told Jerry, okay, you think you're a singer? I'm going to have an audition for you. So practice up. Of course, Jerry practiced. And the night of the audition, Jerry, his mother, and father drove to the studio. Now, unfortunately, there was no parking around for his father to park, so he dropped them off. And he said, I'll go park the car, you guys go in and see so-and-so and do the audition. Well, they found the individual. He sat at the piano and said, sing a song. And so Jerry sang a song, and then he sang another. And by the time he had sung perhaps his third song, his father had finally walked his way into the studio. And there he saw his friend. And his friend stopped Jerry's father in his tracks and said, I don't care if you have to sell your house, sell your car, give up everything, but make sure this young man gets voice lessons. Well, Jerry's father exploded and let out a litany of various four-letter words. In fact, Jerry told me, he said, I've learned more curse words in about 5 minutes than I have ever learned in my life. And he told that music director he was a dirty so-and-so and a double-crosser. And then they all stormed out, and that's the rest of the story. One never hears this too much when it comes to Jerry, but Jerry loved to tell that story. And it all happened in Hollywood, California, where his father was a director, and a music director who didn't quite follow directions. Thank you very much.